every inner city basically is a ghetto simply because the money has been stolen. So this is why they didn't want Donald Trump as president. Because see, he's been saying this stuff for years. He didn't just start saying this stuff when he became president. You can go back 20 years and hear him saying the same thing. I remember him saying back when we were going to war with Iraq, and he was saying, all the money that we spent on these wars, we could have rebuilt every infrastructure in the inner cities. Now listen, this is a white man that's supposedly a racist that has been saying, has had his eye and his attention on the inner cities all these years. The one that now they're calling him a racist. But he's the only one, because he saw what was going on, and that's why he's calling them out now. And this is why it's very dangerous right now for him, because even Obama jumped in it and made a comment. Okay, Obama, who was a black president, the very first black president for 8 years, he didn't do anything for anybody. And then you got a black representatives in all these districts, and it's still messed up. If I was him, I wouldn't have said a word. I'd have been too embarrassed to say anything. But he chimed in. We're protecting this black lawman. They train, instead of saying, directing their attention to the districts not being taken care of, they're changing it, and they're trying to distract by saying this white man is attacking a black lawman. This is how they do it. It's the game that they play. But this, to me, is very dangerous, because President Trump finally tapped on something that's dangerous. And it's this corruption, and it's all the funding, all the tax money that has been stolen for years. And he knows this, and they knew this, because they heard him. They know what he's been saying for years. Trump has been the same. He's been saying the same stuff for 30 years. And when he finally threw his hat in, they was like, uh-oh, we better do all we can to stop him. And then, so it didn't work. They couldn't stop him. So now he's in the White House, and they got to get rid of him because of their corruption. It has nothing to do with his corruption. That's why they keep saying he's corrupt. He's corrupt. No, they are corrupt. Because how do you explain, people? How do you explain 20 and 30 years of being in office, all these federal funds coming into your districts, all the city funds, all the state funds, and your city looks like this?